Hey everyone, thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here's Beckers. Pass to Agumake. Puts up a three. Rebound by Parker. Baltimore with the ball. Stewart with the steal. And the shot goes down.
And have to be aware of Stewart inside. So good at attacking opponents' weak spots.
Puts up a three, and that one's good. Parker.
Showing off the deep ball there. Shots like this really help her confidence.
Pass to Collier. Here's Agumake. Connects from three-point range.
So effective from beyond the arc. Agumake relishes any chance she gets to pull the trigger.
Reese gets the bucket.
You can see she wanted that one. Comes right back with the three of her own.
Unloads from 13. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Baltimore on offense. Here's Reese, and the layup's good off the glass.
The size, the overlooked quickness. Angel Reese is tough to guard when she's attacking.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Collier. Baltimore with the rebound, and it's Baltimore on the break. Reese the pass to Mitchell. Here's Beckers. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
One of the quickest strokes out there. Paige Beckers ready to fire.
Pass to Gray. Here's Collier. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Boston the pass to Reese. For three, Mitchell, and Baltimore hits again from deep.
You know Mitchell loves the three. Remember, she's led the league in attempts from the arc before.
Now, here's Stewart. Pass to Beckers. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yeah, she was looking for revenge there. Just knocking it down to match their last bucket.
Mitchell finds Boston. Here's Beckers. This one for three. Buries it from three-point range.
One of the most competitive players out there, Paige Beckers, responding with her own three.
Pass to Agumake. Here's Collier. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Driving to the basket. And that one's good, Boston.
You know, this offense benefits from her being assertive like that.
.149 left in the first quarter. Here's Collier. Boston with the ball. Driving the lane. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, there's some of the skill of Boston. For a big, fantastic handling the ball.
We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. To the paint, here's Collier. Banked in off the glass.
Well, it won't get much easier for her than that. Nice bucket there.
Pass to Boston. Here's Diggins from 17 feet out. Rebound by Mitchell. Now McBride. The three. The rebound by Collier. Here's Diggins. That misses off the backboard. Baltimore leading by 9. Pass to Beckers. Here's Boston. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
No one covering.
Listen, I love Collier's discipline on offense. Looks for a shot she wants.
Again, the miss by Baltimore. Here's Stewart. No good with the elbow jumper. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Baltimore on top. They're up by 7. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Baltimore.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And the dunk by Parker.
What a flashy sequence by her. You can tell she enjoys showing off from time to time.
And here is Thomas. The rebound by Horston. Baltimore leading by 9. Here's Parker. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, those were 2 weight room points. She's been putting in the work in the gym. Certainly helps you in games.
Thomas passes to Reese, and she's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but she's got the chance to pick up the points at the free throw line.
Known for her fiery and confident personality, Reese is also a reliable forward who is already arguably the best rebounder in the game.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Baltimore leading by 9. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Reese gets the bucket.
Seldom lets it fly from 3, but Reese has been working on that shot. And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Plum. Just 5 on the clock. Baltimore leading by 12. And here is Mitchell from the arc. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Catch and shoot looks are generally high percentage, especially when she's shooting.
Down low. Now, here's Stewart. Back to Thomas. And it's Baltimore on the break. Here's Reese. Austin, great positioning on the putback. And Baltimore leads by 17.
An excellent offensive rebounder. Boston imposing her will. You must box her out.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Stewart. Bank shot, no good. Baltimore on offense. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Parker's shot is off. Now McBride. Pass to Plum. Here's Beckers. Inside, Thomas. Count that one.
Listen, Thomas makes defenders uncomfortable. Plays assertive and composed around the rim.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Baltimore leading by 15. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Cans it from downtown.
Wait, did you see her range? That's no run-of-the-mill three-point shot.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Reese the pass to Collier. There's the drive. It's good.
Check out the speed on Collier's drive. Moves so well for a forward.
Here's Reese. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stewart passes to Reese. Yep, it counts.
Well, I like her being aggressive even in close because she knows she has what it takes to capitalize.
Baltimore with the ball. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drains the three-pointer. And Baltimore leads by 17.
Well, everyone knows Mitchell can score, but defensively, how do you slow her down? Tonight, they've had no answers.
Stolen away. Into the lane.
Well, she was already on the run and had a clear line to the rim. So why not just throw it down?
There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Here's Gray. Baltimore with the rebound. Here's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. From outside the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, she is just dominating this one. Every time she catches the ball, she's looking to score.
Here's Diggins. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 8 seconds left in the second quarter. And Baltimore hits again from deep. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. No good on that one. And so it's Baltimore ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Baltimore with the ball. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And right there, she shows her touch from long distance. She's got a nice shot.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Collier. Lays it up and banks it in.
Uses every bit of her strength to overpower the defense. Collier does not fear contact.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
You have to get out to her a little quicker. She's got fast hands and a very quick release.
Gray passes to Collier. And Parker with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. Here's Gray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes. Count it.
When she is inside, Collier is so consistent. Her talents make it look easy.
Reese. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Well, you can see there just how confident she is in her abilities, even from deep, deep range.
Here's Beckers. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Mitchell. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Launches from deep. They get it back. Here's Boston. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
You gotta love her hustle. Getting the second chance bucket.
Here's Beckers. Pass to Stewart. Baltimore with the rebound. For 3, Mitchell drills it from outside.
She's doing whatever she wants on offense. Whatever the D is trying, it ain't working.
Here's Collier. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And it's good, 2 points.
Countless hours in the gym have enabled Stewart to have that great jumper. What a hard worker.
Gray passes to Reese. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Oh, she got a high percentage look and made the most of it.
And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And that's why Reese came in second for Rookie of the Year voting. She can really turn it on and hits lots of buckets.
Stewart misses. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Here's Beckers. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Shooting while in rhythm. The defense has got to be more mindful of her ability to pull up off the dribble.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For three, Mitchell. And Baltimore hits again from deep. 1:07 left in the third. Pass to Collier. Here's Beckers. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Both teams deciding to change it up. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Reese. Pass to Diggins. Now here's Thomas. Here's McBride. No good, unable to end this run. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to McBride. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Listen, if you get open, Thomas will find you. She's such a cerebral player.
Here's Gray from deep. It's good from long range.
Hey, that's how it goes. She's just answering back.
Here's Diggins. And so it's Baltimore enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Thomas with the ball. Pass to Beckers. Here's Gray. The three ball. Knocks down the three ball.
A polished and reliable perimeter shooter. Gray doesn't think twice about shooting from the outside.
Outside Thomas. Lets the three fly. Diggins, no good. Baltimore moving that ball around. Gray. Pass to Beckers. Takes it off the glass.
Well, with her great touch in the paint, Beckers is very good at finishing.
And Baltimore calls time here. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. For three, Mitchell gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, she can hurt you from deep when you give her a chance, and the defense just learned the hard way.
Here's Diggins. McBride on the wing. Got a hand on it.
Remarkable defense there from Reese. Great to see that kind of effort.
Three-pointer. It's Parker outside. Beckers grabs the rebound. To the middle. Here's Thomas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, there was a lot of bumping going on inside, but she's able to fight through the defense and convert the shot.
Shoots the three, and there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Parker. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Diggins. To the inside. And 2 free throws coming up. They call the shooting foul.
Strong play drawing contact. At 6'4", it is very hard to stop Stewart inside without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Not just an incredible talent, Stewart is also a winner. Someone you build your franchise around.
Second free throw, no good. Baltimore with the ball. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. There's Parker with the three. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Collier. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And it's Beckers missing. Here's Parker. Oh, look at that.
Wow. She put on a show.
So it's the visitors now. Here's Beckers. Traps in the tray.
Nice job by Beckers to hit the three. It's an important shot for her team.
To the left wing. Here's Reese. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
She isn't messing around out there. When you drain a three on her squad, she's coming for revenge.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Beckers. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And there's the drive.
And pressing the attack, she makes a play off the bounce. I appreciate that mentality.
And Stewart gets it to go. Baltimore on offense. Pass to Reese. Here's Gray. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Look, her ability to convert in those catch-and-shoot situations is essential to this offense. It makes them that much tougher.
Here's Gray. Here's Beckers. Launches a three. Reese pulls it in, carrying the load for the team offensively.
He is a handful, always dangerous, and he's greedy for buckets.
Look, she knows how important that shot is for effectiveness of this offense.
Here's Stewart. Good on the bucket.
Well, that is why Beckers has the rock. She knows when to shoot, when to pass, and when to dribble. Those decisions, important for a guard.
Reese gets the bucket. Here's Beckers. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Collier. It's good.
Anytime she steps out there, Nafisa Collier is a threat to drop 20 or more. And she's on one tonight.
Here's Reese. Lays it up off the glass.
What a night she's been having. It feels like every time she gets a shot off, it's falling in.
Pass to Agumake. Fires from 18. Yep, that one goes in there.
Nice to see the use of the mid-range there. Agumake has such a great feel for the game.
And finished off by Parker.
Well, that's just a nasty throwdown. The defense deserved to get dunked on with that lack of effort.
Here's Gray. And so it's Baltimore with the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.